Hi everyone, Bernard here. I hope you're all staying safe and well. Welcome to the Citizen channel and our new regular features. Now up to episode 4 on this one of the One City show, where we just have a look round the media and Facebook, Twitter, the newspapers, anything that's been sort of mentioned about City, funny, humorous, good, bad, whatever it is. We sort of try and look for things that perhaps you may have missed, or you may have found some of these things, but have my old eyes peeled for stuff that you might have missed along the way. There's so much stuff, isn't there? We miss stuff. I mean, I miss stuff anyway, but I just try and find things that appeal to me that I think might interest you anyway. Now, this little The One City show, little magazine feature. Yeah, please, if you're new to this channel, push that subscribe button, push the bell notifications. We're trying to get to 700 subscribers by the end of February. I'm on track now as we get to. I'm recording this on the 10th of February, so I'm just crawled over 680 subscribers. So we're on the way to get that 700. And I'm trying to get to 1,000, that magical 1,000 by the end of May, or the football season. So if you can please push that subscribe button if you've not already done so, or tell your City supporting friends about this these little vlogs that I do. That'll be fantastic. The Citizen channel, if you can do that for me. You'll also notice some film and TV stuff as well. I have a film and TV channel. If that's of any interest, if it's not, don't worry, there's loads of football, but if it is of interest to you, please have a flit over there and have a look at there as well. I do TV drama reviews, film reviews, information vlogs on releases and stuff like that, so please have a look at that as well. Or if you know someone who might be interested, please point me in my direction. I would be grateful. Get them to sub, that would be fantastic. And please, there's a couple of links on there for Facebook and Twitter. Obviously I do have quite an active time on there, so if you follow or friend me, I will check every 2 or 3 days and follow and friend everyone back on there. I do post loads of stuff and repost loads of stuff on there as well. All comments very welcome. Great to get comments. Got a lot of regular guys commenting now, and more the merrier. Please just make a little comment, whatever. It doesn't matter what it is, as long as it's nice. Don't leave a nasty comment, but as long as it's a nice comment, please do so. And if you haven't got time for that, a thumbs up's always nice. Nice to get views, but I'm trying to get about between 20 and 30 likes on these vlogs, and sort of hit 50 for one the other day, which is fantastic. So please, if you can give us a little thumbs up, let me know you're there. Right, let's have a look. First little thing I'll have a look at. Yeah, some City images. Yeah, some of these you might have seen. Some are from the old days, some are from the new days. These have appeared on various social media outlets. I'll try and quote the original source if the original source isn't right and they've took it from somewhere else. I've just put what I can on it, so please forgive me. And everything I post is as at the 10th of February, so obviously all the facts and anything we comment on is at that date, 10th of February 2021. Yeah, so we start with that great image there. That's fantastic. A lot of people using that image for the headers and various things now. I've noticed on the pages on Facebook we have a header at the top. They're using that. That's a fantastic image, isn't it? I mean, there's been one or two over the years, hasn't there? With the I remember the one where they were jumping high in the, was it Bernardo jumping high towards the crowd and the players celebrating behind him? But that's another great one from the Liverpool game, obviously, with the players every bit as excited as we were after that long gap of a victory at Anfield. But that was fantastic. Yeah, staying with the Liverpool theme. Obviously, I posted a few things after for the review vlog that I did on the Liverpool match, of course. But that was sort of just appeared recently from at Full and Eileen. So that's Eileen Full, and I thought it was quite funny with the cold feet, connection there. And I thought that was a great image. I assume that's America. I assume that's New York, that sort of thing that you would do there, isn't it? But that's, I thought staying with the Liverpool thing and Mr. Allison, I think that was obviously this thing here, Mr. Alley Oops. I think that was very relevant. I thought it was very fun. It did make me smile. And at Wavy Creations, yeah, he does lots. I've featured him before a few times, just some nice stuff, and I'm a big Bernardo fan, as you know. He's got my name. How can I not be a Bernardo fan? And that's a great image. So I think he subtitled it Levitation, I think. But yeah, so at Wavy Creations _, if you go and give him a follow or whatever on there, he does some great stuff, and obviously you can probably use that as on your screensavers, stuff like that. So that's fantastic. And another guy we do quote a lot of Man City match shirts at Marc MMMAC. Yeah, he's posted some great images. Obviously, his shirts, obviously City worn shirts, that's his speciality. But that's some great images as well. And there's one there that you can see a 6-match tour that City are going on from Ringway Airport, I think it was called at the time. Yeah, that's how long we're going back. It'd be interesting to know if you can sort of have a look up close, see how many of the players you can name. I got most of them. I'm not going to embarrass myself here by saying who I didn't get, but yeah, I'll have a look. That's a great image of him boarding I think the first time I ever got on a plane was a Dan Air flight, I think, in the late 70s. Yeah, probably rickety old thing. I'm surprised it got there, to be honest with you. But looks a similar sort of thing there that the City guys are getting on. And another one from Marc, MMMAC, was, of course, Glimpardo. I've seen this one before, but it's a great picture. It's a great image. He reposted that 26th of July, 1961, of course, with his parents, manager Les McDowell and assistant George Poyser on that image. So that's a fantastic, as I say, I've seen that one before. Please forgive. I do post things I've seen before that I've liked that perhaps I've missed out over time, but that's a great image. And also there, another one with Skip, wasn't it? Skip and Paul Lake, before signing schoolboy forms. Yeah, I don't remember seeing that one. I don't. You obviously forget, don't you? But I thought that was another great image from Marc, AC. And this one, yeah, I think I've seen this one before. The scooter, yeah, I'm not really into bikes and scooters. You probably could tell me which one it is. My son would. I mean, he used to have his own scooter, etc. But yeah, I'm not sure what type it is. Or I mean, the Vespers. I have no idea. Please forgive me. But yeah, it was great. Spotted in Glossop. I think I have seen something similar to this before. But yeah, a bit of a lighter blue would have been nice. I think it's a bit of a darker blue, isn't it? That it's not even laser blue, is it? I think it's darker than laser blue, but it's still an amazing thing. Still something I'd love to own, to be honest with you. But yeah, that was a great image posted there. And another image from the 1962-63 season. I think it's that because Alec Harley's on it. I do recognise Alec Harley and Neil Young. I'm struggling on some of the other players. You let me know if you can see any. But obviously using the barriers there. I've had a quick look and it looks as though it's between the main stand and the old scoreboard end, isn't it there? And I think I'm right. I don't think it's the Kipax and the Platt Lane. I'm just looking at the left-hand side with how it's built up the stand. So that's where the police box went, wasn't it? Where the security went. I spent a few games in there over the years as well. So I saw the 10-1 game against was it Bradford City? I'm losing track myself now. Yeah, I saw the 10-1 game there in that part in front of the police box where they used to do the security. So yeah, I think it's there before in the old days, 62, 63. But it's a great image, isn't it? As I say, how many of those guys can you recognise? I certainly recognise Neil Young, Nelly Young and Alec Harley on there anyway. And some sad images, just obviously sticking with Main Road. Yeah, I mean, I have seen these before, but obviously they cropped up, so I thought I'd put them on there, and I sort of classed them as part of my Manchester City Horrible Histories features there. I reposted them on Twitter and put Horrible Histories. I think that's probably very relevant, isn't it, to that image? But yeah, very, very sad images. And but from destruction, of course, you get construction, don't you? And Jules at Chevalier Duquep, very lovely handle that is, Chevalier Duquep. Yeah, it's coming on slowly was the quote. Yeah, I mean, fantastic. I mean, if there's going to be a great use of Lego, I think that's probably one of the better uses, isn't it, of Lego that I can think of. So hopefully one day we'll see the completed item. But yeah, it's definitely the best use of Lego in that one. And Andy Kager on Facebook, yeah, I mean, it's like me with my little. I have. If you watch my film and TV vlogs, I have two halves of the room. I have a city half and I have a film and TV half over the other side. Which you'll know if you watch my vlogs. You'll probably suss that out. What I've done, not that it's how it is. I used to have a mix. I used to have them mixed up on the walls, but I just have two now. I just switch the camera around depending where I am. Lately, all my secrets are leaking out now. Yeah, but yeah, Andy Kagan on Facebook posted some wall art from his home. Fantastic, Andy. I mean, that's not too shabby, that, mate. That's quite impressed with some of those. I love some of those pictures myself you got up there. I have seen them obviously advertised over the years, but I'd love to have them on my wall as well. So I try and I can't spend too much of them. I'd have some great, even more pictures on my wall. So that's fantastic from Andy anyway. And yeah, and also, I mean, this is again, I suppose it's back to Liverpool, but I'm not too sure of that image that was posted was before the game or after the game on Wednesday night, the image with the dummy there. I'll have to use that in future reference. Obviously, that's... did he spit it out? I'm not sure if he spat it out after the game, so that was before the game. I'm not too sure. Do you spit it out when you're angry, or do you spit it out with, either way? I thought that was a nice image that was captured. And just a little bit of fun more at managers. Obviously, we've got a certain gentleman coming to the game coming to the Etihad on Saturday, haven't we? Mr. I won't even pronounce his name, but I'll pronounce what he's classed as. Yeah, we've got Peter Parker out there in the image. You've got Scott Parker, and of course Mr. Mourinho Bus Parker there. So I thought that was quite funny. I'd say I've probably seen that one again before, but it's nice to put it back out there with the visit of Spurs this week. And of course, while we finish this little section, Mr. Phil Foden, that's a great image, isn't it, in front of the SWANSEA? But actually, City have got put the actual video out on. If you go onto the Manchester City site, there's actually the video vlog of obviously the full thing of Phil Foden coming out of the tunnel and then obviously shaking hands with the opposing players as they do before the game. So that was a fantastic. But obviously that image of SWANSEA. Someone said, why SWANSEA trending? But obviously because of Mr. Phil Foden in front of him. So I mean, some kids you can't sort of recognise them totally when they grow up, but I don't think that's a problem we've got with Phil Foden, is it, to be honest with you? Right, on to what the papers and the media say. Yeah, Liverpool echoes all right this week. I'll leave it alone. It had a bit of a thing how Liverpool had not to worry too much because all these things over the last 160 games they've done so much better than City. So, if you looked at these sort of stats, yeah, they'd be doing all right. But obviously, it doesn't matter that, does it? It's who's above, who's got the points. But you know what Liverpool echo like? They'll win the league if they count long range shots and stuff like that. But I'll leave them alone this week. There's a few little headlines, but nothing too bad in the Liverpool echo this week. On the City MCFC.UK City site, of course, we had some sad news, didn't we, this week, the last few days ago. I'll just quote from the page. Manchester City are saddened to learn of the passing of lifelong fan Vera Cohen. Vera was a much-loved member of the Manchester City family and in 2017 received a visit at her home from Vincent Kompany. Yeah, I've seen some other great images as well. Famed for her baking skills and raising money for the Christie Hospital, Vera was visited by Kompany, who popped over to her house for a cup of tea and a slice of her homemade cake. And in 2018, aged 102, she led the team out of the Etihad with David Silva and her sister Olga before our 3-0 win over Fulham. Yeah, I remember seeing that recently as well again. She was one of City's most senior citizens and a season ticket holder for close to 90 years. Everyone at City would like to send love and best wishes to Vera's family at this difficult time. I think most of us, I think I can speak for all City fans watching this. Rest in peace, Vera. Fantastic. And the official Man City podcast 25 is out, and the latest edition focuses, as you'd expect, on the rare Anfield win on Sunday. Features the thoughts of Dunny, Richard Dunn, Nedum Manua, Phil Foden, Ilkay Gundogan, and Pep as we continue our remarkable run of form. It certainly is, isn't it? At Man City, yeah, if you look at City Plus, there's a new documentary. If you've spotted it, you may have spotted this coming out soon. So if you're a subscriber to City Plus, obviously simply entitled King Clancy, the Magician of Main Road. Some nice little teaser things there, little teaser trailer as well if you go onto the site and have a look at that and pay your £1.99 or whatever it is a month to join that. That's fantastic. And also staying with that, we're actually looking at the Scouts thing, aren't we? There's a 4-episodic scouting thing, and obviously what made Gabriel Jesus stand out for the millions of talented young footballers in Brazil, and they got episode 1 of South America of this scouting thing. About 15 minutes long, these episodes. These questions are answered in the first part of Scouts. Our 4-part documentary explores how City Football Group tries to identify the cream of the global footballing talent, and then other people try and nick our information, don't they? But there you go. Episode 2 features Europe, episode 3 North America, and episode 4 the rest of the world. So check that out. I think all the 4 episodes are available on the City site. And UEFA, our lovely friends at UEFA, released a following statement regarding City's UEFA Champions League last 16 first leg tie match against Borussia Mönchengladbach. Keep an eye out for my little special on that as well. Not on the new game, but on an old game we played against Borussia. Keep an eye out for that one. UEFA can confirm that the UEFA Champions League round of 16 first leg match between Borussia Mönchengladbach and City will now take place at the Puskás Arena in Budapest. The date of the match, 24th of February 2021. Kick-off time, 9 o'clock CEE, is that Central Eastern Time? I'm not too sure what that is, to be honest with you. Will remain the same. So whether that's certainly not GMT anyway, so we'll have to check up on that one. UEFA would like to thank Borussia and Manchester City for their close cooperation and support, as well as the Hungarian Football Federation for their assistance and agreeing to host a match. Fantastic. So there you go. And also staying with City on their site, yeah, they got the Blue Run. Obviously, it's going to be a little bit different this year, isn't it? But there's some details. If you get onto the site, the Blue Run 2021 from home, there you go. You can do it from home. I mean, I don't think I've got the energy, to be honest with you. I think it's April the 21st. This time it's your run, your way. You can choose to walk, jog or run your chosen distance of 2, 5 or 10 kilometres. Well, I walk 10 kilometres in my job every day, so I might incorporate that into it, because I do about 10 kilometres when I'm working, so each day. So I'll build that into it. I'll see if I can wear my City top or something. Yeah, and another new partner. Yeah, they're always interesting, these partnerships that we build. Apparently, another new partner for the City group, Therabody. Copyright or whatever, the global innovator of wellness technology. There you go, could do with some of that. As today announced a partnership with City, Melbourne City, Sichuan New FC and Mumbai City, and will become the official recovery partner of the respective clubs, providing best-in-class recovery equipment to their network of teams. Let's hope so. Let's get it on Kevin De Bruyne and Sergio Aguero quick. The new partnerships, which will see Manchester City home Therabody's first official Premier League partner, bridges together each team's mission to reduce the risk of injury and optimise recovery whilst laying the groundwork for a healthy, sustainable career in professional football. Therabody is the creator of the world's first ever percussive therapy device, Theragun, there you go, which is used to accelerate recovery, reduce the risk of injuries and support optimal athletic performance. Since its launch in 2016, the company evolved from Theragun to Therabody, an entire ecosystem of industry-leading wellness educational content and products that are at the intersection of performances and pain management, rooted in research and innovation. Hey, well, this is it. We're never going to have an injury again, are we? We get that good on him, we'll be fine. Could have done with the there you go, Therabody. Anyway, welcome to the club, mate, club lads. Anyway, yeah, upcoming City games for the EDS Academy and women. We've got the women in action on Friday, the 12th of February. It's on BT Sports 2 against United, of course, with the 7 p.m. kickoff, so tune in for that if that's your sort of thing. The EDS are next in action away at Leicester City on Monday the 15th of February, 7 p.m. That's on City Plus if you wanted to catch up with that one, and not on any TV that I can see. The Academy are away to United 11 a.m. on Saturday the 13th of February. And just a little bit out and about on social media's comments and stuff that's cropped up. Yeah, Mr. Bukowski raised, there was a thing about this cumulative wins being a record, and obviously the record was stood at 12 and 13, 14, whatever it's going to end up as, and it did cause a little bit of consternation because Mr. Bukowski pointed out, apart from obviously in 2017 when we won 20 in a row, but it all stems from the fact that certain organisations, obviously that 20 in a row included penalty shootouts and extra time games in the cup competition. So certain organisations don't include that, and certain other organisations do include it. So it depends who you look at. So Mr. Bukowski's right, but he's not right either. So it's a bit of both. It depends who you believe and who you want to follow, yes. And that's the reason why there's a discrepancy with how many wins on the trot and stuff like that. But let's go on to 2021, and we'll just win them all anyway. Then there'll be no doubts then, will they? So that'll be fine. And of course, Ilkay, after following on from winning the City Player of the Month, obviously for January, I think he was confirmed as the Premier League Player of the Month as well. So well done, Silky Ilkay. He certainly deserves that, doesn't he, for the month he's had. Let's hope it carries on, eh? And just to finish off, yeah, I mean, that has to be just a bit of humour. And finally, as they used to do on the news at 10, yeah, Zinchenko, poor Zinchenko. I mean, that image has done the rounds, obviously, of Ruben Diaz pulling him by the neck to the back of that wall. As I said at the time, I thought at least he should have turned around the other way. You know, I thought it was a bit of a Mary Ellen there, lay on the floor with his back to the action. He should have been the other way around. But yeah, the picture of Ruben Diaz pulling by the neck, and obviously we've found a new use for him, haven't we? Obviously, there's a new product. I think Ginger Wigs might start stocking this, or certainly the City shop might give it a go. But yeah, a new product that no doubt will become a top seller. Of course it will, but it just needs to be in City colours, doesn't it? On that what they call snakes, are they? I don't know. It's not a snake. I would have a couple of other players would have to be there, wouldn't they? If it was the snakes, but yeah, that was a great image there. So expect to see them at the City store or Gingerwigs. Citygifts.com, whatever that is. So I thought that was a good way to end the episode, and in a funny way. I thought, as you hadn't seen that one, that was quite funny. It did make me chuckle, that one. So anyway, hope you enjoyed that. Let me know, any comments welcome, please. Anything or perhaps something obviously important I may have missed. As I can't cover everything, but I try and come up with what's interesting out there. I try and do these every 5 or 6 days, so obviously episode 5 will be out sometime next week, perhaps around the Everton game, something like that. Anyway, please check out all my City past and present. There's just been a recent one on a player in time, Matt Busby. I've just put one of those out there, so have a look at that as time at City. And also I did one quite recently on another player in time, Alec Harley as well, who I mentioned earlier in that image. But please have a look at those if you get a chance. Anyway, we're going to do this day. Have a great one. Look after yourselves, look after your friends, look after your family. More importantly, let's all look after each other. Till we meet again here on the Citizen channel, or perhaps you flit across, please have a look at my film and TV channel, see what you think. I try and inform and entertain on there as well. Wherever it is, all I ever ask of you Blues is please stay safe, Blues. Thanks for watching. Come on, City. Bye for now.